Best friends forever, right? Soromchi, you really thought I wouldn't find out. And you even had the nerve to come to my house, eat my food, laugh with me like nothing was happening. My own husband, my own Ikem, Soromchi, the same man who calls me his queen. You were busy calling him your king, Abi? We shall see. Eberechi and Soromchi were born just a month apart in the same neighborhood in Enugu. Their parents often joked that they were twin sisters separated by a few weeks. From the moment they could crawl, they were inseparable. At age 10, they would sit in front of their compound, playing with their dolls and singing funny songs. Soromchi would always say, Ebere, when we grow up, I will marry a prince and you'll be my princess. Eberechi would laugh and shake her head. No! You will marry a prince, I will marry a king. Their mothers, Mama Eberechi and Mama Soromchi, were always close together, always sharing kitchen gossip while watching over their daughters. Look at them, Mama Soromchi would say. They will make trouble in this world with their beauty. Oh. Hey, now what? They had become famous in their neighborhood. Their extremely fair skin made them stand out, and their smiles, oh my God, were so bright that people always noticed them. The market women would always call them, Oyibo babies, where are you going today? They did everything together. If one refused to eat, the other would not eat. If Eberechi had a cold, Soromchi would fall ill too somehow. It became a mystery that nobody could explain. One day in school, their teacher asked them to write an essay about their best friend. Soromchi stood up and read hers aloud. My best friend is Eberechi. She is beautiful, funny, and sometimes stubborn, but I love her. If I ever go to heaven first, I will wait at the gate for her. The whole class laughed, and their teacher wiped a tear from her eye. Such a friendship is rare, she said. By age 16, the two girls had grown into stunning young women. Their beauty attracted attention, and many girls in their school envied them. One day, a jealous classmate named Amaka whispered, "They act like they are better than everyone just because they are fair. They think they hold the whole world." But Eberechi and Soromchi never let jealousy bother them. They continued their friendship, eating together, wearing matching clothes, and laughing at silly jokes. They also had their differences. Eberechi was the loud, confident one, while Soromchi was softer and more reserved. One evening, while eating roasted corn by the roadside, Soromchi said, "Ebere, when we grow up, promise me we won't let any man come between us." Eberechi raised her right hand. "God forbid bad thing. No man will separate us, so ha!" They laughed and continued eating, unaware that fate had other plans. At age 25, Eberechi got married to a handsome, wealthy man named Chuka. Soromchi was her maid of honor, standing by her side as she said her vows. But after the wedding, something changed. Soromchi started acting distant. She would cancel plans, ignore Eberechi calls, and always seem too busy. One night, Eberechi's husband received a message while he was in the shower. Curious, she picked up his phone. Her heart stopped when she saw the message from Soromchi. "I can't wait to see you tonight. I miss you so much." From Soromchi, your baby. Eberechi felt like the ground had opened beneath her. Her best friend, her sister, the one she swore to protect, was having an affair with her husband. Instead of confronting them immediately, she smiled. A slow, dangerous smile. If Soromchi wanted to betray her, then she would make sure it was the last mistake she ever made. Eberechi was sitting in her living room flipping through her phone when she heard a knock on the door. She already knew who it was. She took a deep breath. put on her best smile and walked to the door. When she opened it, Soromchi stood there, glowing as usual, her fair skin catching the light, her signature bright smile in place. Ebere, my love, you just abandoned me. What happened now? Eberechi folded her arms and gave a small shakara. Me, abandon you. You are the one who stopped picking my calls. Why, Soromchi? I missed you. Soromchi laughed. Ha! It's not like that. I have been just busy planning my birthday party. You know how it is now. Eberechi gave her a long, unreadable look before breaking into a smile. Okay, oh, come inside. They walked into the house and Eberechi gestured for Soromchi to sit while she went to the kitchen. She opened the fridge and pulled out a plate of fried chicken and a bottle of chilled juice. As she placed them on the table, a wicked thought entered her mind. It would be so easy, just a few drops of poison in this juice and Soromchi would drink her way to the grave. But no, that would be too obvious. People would suspect her immediately. She needed a better plan, a perfect one. Keeping her smile in place, she poured Soromchi a drink and added her a piece of chicken. So tell me, what will you do if your husband ever cheated on you? Soromchi, already biting into the chicken, paused and looked up. That's a deep question, my sister. She thought for a moment, then smiled. Honestly, I will just pray for him to lose interest in the side chick. No need for stress, my dear. I don't have time to come and be fighting anybody here and there. I will just sit down in my house and pray. God, let him lose interest in that baby girl. Okay, may she go find her husband, Abi. Eberechi fingers tightened around her glass as she stared at Soromchi, her heart pounding with silent rage. So I'm the side chick you want God to remove from my husband's life. Can you imagine this devil? But she forced a laugh. Sorom, you and this your holy behavior. Anyway, since your birthday is coming up, I'm making you a special, wonderful cake. And not just any cake, my dear. This cake is the most beautiful cake you have ever seen. Soromchi clapped her hands excitedly. Ebere, AB1 of Africa. AB, no leave, no transfer. Number one original, no duplicate. Ebere, you are the best. I trust you. You know I love cake. And when you make cakes for me, you know my heart is always tingling. Anything from your hands, my sister, will be so perfect. Eberechi smiled sweetly, but inside she was already picturing Soromchi taking her last breath. Don't worry, my dear. This cake, it go loud gan. It will be unforgettable. Eberechi needed support in order to execute her evil plan. She arrived at her mother's house in the evening, her mind filled with dangerous thoughts. She needed support. But as soon as she stepped into the living room, she froze. Mama Soromchi was sitting there laughing and chatting with Mama Eberechi as if the world was perfect. Eberechi's stomach twisted. She clenched her jaw and refused to greet the woman. Instead, she just walked in and sat down, her face hard. Mama Soromchi, unaware of the storm in Eberechi's heart, turned to her with a warm smile. "Hi, AB1 of Africa. My daughter, look how beautiful you are. How is your husband, Chuka?" Eberechi swallowed hard. Inside of her, aproko woman, the audacity. If only she could just shut up. Tell your daughter to leave my husband alone. But she forced herself to remain calm. "He is fine." Then she turned to her mother. "Mama, I need to talk to you alone." Mama Eberechi looked surprised but nodded. Okay. Let me see Mama Soromchi off now. Mama, no need. She knows the way. It's very urgent, Mama. The room went silent. Mama Soromchi looked confused for a moment but stood up slowly. "Okay, my dear. We will see tomorrow at the birthday party." Eberechi forced a tight smile and watched her leave. Okay, Mama, no problem, tomorrow. Eberechi turned to her mother. Mama, I have something to discuss with you. Mama Eberechi looked, her eyes widened. Is that why you could not wait for me to finish discussing with Mama Soromchi? Eh? I don't like your attitude. What is going on, my dear? Normally before, when you come home, you see Mama Soromchi, you always ogre. There was a day you even dashed her money. What is happening now? Mama, the truth is that Soromchi is having an affair with my husband. Mama Eberechi looked. Which Soromchi? Soromchi where? Soromchi how? Soromchi when? Soromchi waiting? I don't understand. Come on, shut up your smelly mouth. That is not possible. Soromchi, your best friend. She is too decent for that. A queen and more. Beautiful lady. Fine girl. No pimples. When she walks, mama, beg. Open your eyes. That girl you think is an angel is sleeping with my husband behind my back. No, it should have been behind your front now, Mama Eberechi said. Mama, I'm not joking. I saw the messages on his phone. Mama Eberechi still looked doubtful. Are you sure you're not taking something? Or are you pregnant? Most pregnant women do assume a lot of things, so I hope you're not like that. Mama, I'm not a fool. I know what I saw. She betrayed me. My dear daughter Eberechi, a fool will never agree that he or she is a fool. But anyway, I'm not saying you are a fool, but you need to be very careful with what you are saying, because the Soromchi I know will not do such a thing. She has dignity, integrity. That girl has been your friend. She can't do such. This is too hard to believe. In fact, you two have been like sisters since you were children. Mama, Eberechi said, that sisterhood is over. By this time tomorrow, she will never betray me again. What do you mean by this time tomorrow? Are you going to fight her? Are you going to do what? Please go and sit down. Don't go back to your husband's house and do the right thing as a woman and give me grandchildren. You are here accusing Soromchi that is busy with her life. You are here saying rubbish. Go and sit down. Mama, 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 I called you 3 times. No wahala. Support Soromchi. By the time the truth comes out, we will see who will laugh last. Mama Eberechi looked at her. As you are now, you think you are laughing. No wahala, Mama. I have to leave. Greet your husband for me. Eberechi looked at her mother and walked away. After she left her mother's house, Eberechi walked into the small dimly light store tucked at the corner of a busy market. The herb inside smelled of dust, old books, and strange herbs. The shop owner, a middle-aged man with a bald head and sharp eyes, looked up from where he sat behind the corner. Fine woman, what brings you here today? Eberechi didn't have time for chit-chat. She placed both hands on the counter and lowered her voice. I need something strong, very strong. The shop owner raised a brow. Strong how? Are you looking for herbs, medicine, or what? Something that works fast. The shop owner stared at her for a long moment, then reached under the counter and brought out a small bottle filled with a thick, dark liquid. This is very potent. Just a little drop will take care of your rat problem, the shop owner said. Eberechi took the bottle, rolling it between her fingers. But wait, madam, what exactly do you want to use it for? The shop owner asked. You are not only a big-headed seller, but you also poke nose for a living. The man frowned but chuckled. My dear sister, I just like to know how my products are used. Eberechi gave him a fake sweet smile. Don't worry, I'm using it for exactly what it's made for. Getting rid of pests. She dropped some money on the counter, grabbed the bottle and walked out without saying another word. Madam, your change, the shop owner said, but she did not turn back. Now wow, women and their wahala. Eberechi stormed into her kitchen the moment she got home. She slammed the poison bottle on the counter and pulled out flour, sugar, butter and eggs. As she missed the batter, her anger bubbled over and she started talking to herself. So Soromchi, you think you are smart. You think you can laugh with me in the morning and sleep with my husband at night. You think I don't know? Oh, my dear best friend, you go learn. You will learn today. She cracked an egg forcefully into the bowl, her eyes burning with rage. All those fake smiles, all those times you called me sister, sister, sister. Lies, lies. I should have known when you started dressing up extra fine anytime you knew my husband would be around. But no, I trusted you. I defended you. I called you my own. Now see me. Oh, I'm a fool. She whisked the batter aggressively, her hands shaking. You have no shame, Soromchi. You can't even get your own husband. You have no fear, sef. You even came to my house to invite me to your birthday party like nothing happened. Ha! You are a devil in human skin. But don't worry, oh. Don't worry. I'm coming for you. She grabbed the poison bottle, staring at it like it was a weapon of justice. Just one drop, my dear. One drop. You will finally get what you deserve. As she was about to open the bottle, when she heard a voice behind her. Honey, who are you talking to? She froze slowly. She turned around to see her husband standing by the kitchen door. And what's happening with the cake? Why are you so worked up? Eberechi forced a smile, quickly hiding the bottle behind the floor container. Oh, nothing, darling. I was just practicing my speech for Soromchi's birthday. You know I want to say something special. Her husband raised an eyebrow. Special. From the way you were shouting, it sounded like you were about to fight someone. Eberechi laughed. Darling, no, I was just hyping myself now. You know how I get when I'm baking. This is my passion, no. Alright, just don't burn down the kitchen. I'm going to bed, the husband said to her. As he walked away, Eberechi let out a deep breath and turned back to her missing bowl. Yeah, man, after I'm done with Soromchi, you are next. You think I don't know? You can't keep your banana, but you are sharing it publicly. Ewu. She hissed loudly. She reached for the poison bottle again, her lips coiling into a wicked smile. Enjoy your birthday, Soromchi. It will be your last birthday. Yeah, friend. The sun had barely risen when Eberechi arrived at Soromchi's house, excitement plastered all over her face. She had planned everything perfectly. Today was the D-Day. Dressed in a stunning red gown, the soft melody of the violins filled the early morning air, stirring Soromchi from her sleep. What is happening? Soromchi asked. Eberechi burst into her room, grinning from ear to ear. Happy birthday, my darling best friend. Today is all about you. Soromchi blinked in shock, then broke into laughter. Hey, AB1 of Africa, you planned all this? Of course, you are my heart, my sister, my twin from another mother. How could I not? She clapped her hands and she walked in, a professional makeup artist with a full kit. I brought you the best makeup artist in town. Today you must shine like the sun. I want you to be the most beautiful woman in the world. Soromchi covered her mouth in shock, tears forming in her eyes. Oh, Eberechi, you did not have to do all of this. Eberechi grabbed her hands, squeezing them tightly. I had to, my love. You mean the world to me, Soromchi. Do you remember how we grew up together? How we ate from the same plate? How we fell sick at the same time? How people envied our friendship? You are more than a friend to me. You are my soul. Soromchi wiped a tear. You're going to make me cry. No tears today. Only joy. Now get up, my queen. Let's make you beautiful. As Soromchi got up excitedly, Eberechi's eyes darkened for a brief second. In her mind, she said, enjoy your last birthday. You will never see another. Nonsense. Soromchi was sitting in front of the mirror laughing as the makeup artist worked on her face. When her phone rang, she picked it up and smiled. Mama! Mama Soromchi had called her daughter. My daughter, happy birthday oh! May today bring you joy, long life and blessings. Amen, Mama. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Mama, Eberechi woke me up today with wonderful surprises. Can you imagine? She brought a whole makeup artist to make me beautiful today. Mama Soromchi sighed. That girl. Okay, I hope she truly means well, oh. Mama, what are you saying? You know Eberechi is my sister now. She loves me too much. In fact, before she woke me up, I was even having one funny dream like that. What dream? Mama Soromchi asked. I dreamt that Eberechi gave me food, some kind of meat. But when I bit into it, it was full of worms. I started vomiting, and in that dream, it seems like I gave up. The laughter in Soromchi's voice made her mother's blood run cold. Mama Soromchi sat up straight, gripping the phone tighter. Jesus Christ, my daughter, don't take anything from Eberechi. Soromchi's smile faded. Mama, it's just a dream, and we both know dreams don't mean anything. Soromchi, listen to me. Some dreams are warnings. The same best friend you are laughing with in real life was the same one who fed you worms in the dream. You think that is ordinary? Mama, you don't understand. I'm talking about Eberechi. The same Eberechi I grew up with. The same Eberechi who had never let me down. Mama, she's the one who woke me up this morning. Mama Soromchi's voice turned sharp. And I'm telling you, do not take anything from her. Not food, not drink, not even chewing gum. You hear me? Soromchi sighed, rolling her eyes slightly. Mama, you worry too much. Oh. I will call you later. Let me enjoy my day. I don't know what you're even talking about. Soromchi, promise me you will not eat anything she gives you today. Soromchi hesitated. Oh, okay, Mama. I have heard you. No, say it. Say, Mama, I will not eat anything from Eberechi today. Soromchi laughed nervously. Mama, let's not be dramatic. God protect you, my daughter. Just be wise. As Soromchi hung up, she shook her head. She said to herself, mothers and their wahala, as if Eberechi could ever harm me. Behind her, Eberechi walked in with a tray, smiling sweetly. Breakfast in bed for the birthday girl. Soromchi grinned. Ha! My baby Ebere, you are spoiling me today, oh. Soromchi, I did not even tell you. My mother is too dramatic. Oh. She actually called me this morning to warn me not to eat anything from you. Eberechi froze for a split second, but quickly recovered, laughing. Mama can be very dramatic indeed. I told her she worries too much, as if you could ever harm me. She bites a piece of pancake and shoves it into her mouth. Eberechi watching her chew, her fake smile widening. Of course, I could never harm you. Soromchi said to her, mothers and their wahala. If I listen to mine, I will be starving right now. She took a sip of the tea. Eberechi leaned back, crossing her legs, her eyes gleaming with satisfaction. Good girl, keep eating. This is only the beginning. The party was in full swing. The hall was decorated beautifully with gold and white balloons, fairy lights twinkling around the walls, and a large Happy Birthday Soromchi banner hanging above the stage. Guests had arrived in their finest outfits, dancing, laughing, and taking pictures. The DJ was playing the latest hits, and the energy in the room was high. Soromchi stood in the middle of the hall, looking stunning in her gold dress, her makeup flawless. She was smiling from ear to ear, greeting guests and enjoying their attention. Eberechi in her red elegant gown had been playing the perfect best friend all evening. She laughed at jokes, took pictures with Soromchi, and made sure everything was running smoothly. But deep down, she was just waiting for the moment to serve the special cake. Then it happened. Eberechi had stepped outside to get the cake from the car, carefully carrying the box as she made her way back to the hall. Just as she reached the door, she stopped, her breath caught in her throat. Right in the middle of the hall, in front of all the guests, her husband was hugging Soromchi. Not just a casual hug, a tight, warm, lingering hug. Her husband hugging Soromchi, Eberechi muttering under her breath. So you are bold enough to do it in front of me now, right in front of everyone. Soromchi was laughing, whispering something into his ear, and he was smiling like a fool. Her heart pounded. She clenched her jaw, her face twisting in disgust. Don't worry, Soromchi. Keep enjoying yourself. Keep thinking you have won. When I'm done with you tonight, we will see who he will be hugging. With a wicked smile, she lifted the cake box into the hall, her eyes locked on Soromchi like a predator watching his prey. The guests clapped and cheered as Soromchi stood in front of her grand, beautiful, decorated cake. Candles flickered on top and everyone shouted excitedly, "Make a wish, Soromchi, make a wish and cut your cake." Soromchi closed her eyes, smiling as she thought of something sweet. She then opened them and blew out the candles. The crowd erupted into applause. She picked up the knife, glanced at Eberechi with a warm smile and said, "Thank you, Eberechi. This is beautiful." Eberechi forced a smile, nodded. "Anything for you, my best friend." The first slice was cut, and Soromchi took a piece, savoring the sweet, rich taste. She hummed in delight, taking another bite. Guests cheered, chatting and enjoying the moment. But then, Soromchi's smile faltered. She placed a hand on her stomach. "Ha! My stomach." She laughed weakly. "Maybe I ate too much or I ate too fast." But the pain deepened. She staggered, pressing her belly, her face twisted in discomfort. "No, something is wrong." She gasped, her legs giving way beneath her as she collapsed to the floor. A wave of panic swept through the crowd. "Soromchi, are you okay?" She clutched her stomach, groaning in agony. Beads of sweat formed on her forehead. Eberechi stepped forward, her arms crossed, her voice loud and clear for all to hear. "You dare sleep with my husband and expect me to leave you? No way!" Soromchi turned to her. "Eberechi, I am your sister. Why would I do such a thing to you?" She coughed, her voice shaking. "I never slept with him. I don't even have his number." Just then, Eberechi's husband rushed in, his face filled with confusion and worry. "What's going on here?" Eberechi turned to face him, her eyes burning with anger. "You cheated on me. I saw it on your phone." She then turned back to Soromchi, her voice dripping with hatred. "I poisoned your cake." Some guests immediately pulled out their phones, recording the shocking scene. Soromchi burst into tears, crying in pain. "My mother warned me." The guests rushed forward to help her, but Eberechi suddenly grabbed a wine bottle from the table, smashed it on the floor, and held the sharp end up, threatening anyone who dared to come close. "Nobody moves. Let us suffer." Panic spread like wildfire. People screamed. Some backed away in fear. Others pleaded with her to stop. Her husband, standing opposite her, raised his hands in frustration. "Eberechi, listen to me. Not for once have I ever cheated on you. I don't even have Soromchi's number." Eberechi laughed bitterly. "Then what about the message I saw from Soromchi?" Her husband exhaled deeply, rubbing his face in frustration. "The message you saw was from Chika, my twin sister." "Hey, yeah," Eberechi said to him, "you are talking to a toddler. Continue." "Listen to me. The husband said, the week she lost her phone, she had a movie shoot. She rushed to my office and used my phone to act. She played the role of a lover girl named Soromchi in the film. That message you saw came because it was sent in bulk by the production team. Some messages were delayed due to bad network and they entered my phone later. I saw them, complained to Chika, and even bought her a new phone to avoid such problems again. I never knew you saw them because you never said anything. Eberechi's eyes widened in shock. Her hands started shaking. She slowly looked down at Soromchi, who was barely breathing on the floor. She whispered in shock, "What have I done to myself?" She knelt quickly before Soromchi. "Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I made a mistake. Please forgive me. Soromchi, Soromchi." But Soromchi wasn't saying anything. The guests immediately rushed Soromchi to the hospital. Eberechi followed, crying and screaming. But before they arrived, Soromchi took her last breath. She died. The once joyful birthday party ended in tragedy. A loud, piercing scream filled the hallway. It was Mama Soromchi. She collapsed to the ground, beating her chest and rolling on the floor in agony. "No, no, my daughter, my Soromchi. She was my only child. Oh God, why? Eberechi, you killed my daughter. What did she ever do to you? What did she do to you to deserve this?" Before Eberechi could even react, police officers entered the hospital with cold expression. "Eberechi Okafor, you are under arrest for the murder of Soromchi Udoka. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in court." They grabbed her hands and pulled her up. Eberechi crying and struggling. "No, no, please. I didn't mean to. It was a mistake, I swear. I thought..." Boah! A loud slap landed across her face. "Shut up!" Mama Soromchi said, screaming. "Shut up your wicked mouth. You planned this. You killed my child for nothing. You witch." The police officers dragged Eberechi outside where reporters and bystanders had already gathered. Mama Eberechi approached the police car. Her face was filled with disappointment and shame. She shouted at Eberechi angrily, "I warned you. I told you not to do anything stupid, but you wouldn't listen. You are too stubborn. Look at what you have done. You wasted an innocent girl over nothing. In fact, I disown you, Eberechi. Let the law take its course. I have no daughter anymore." Eberechi froze. Her own mother disowning her. A fresh wave of pain washed over her as she broke down in loud, heart-wrenching sobs. On the day of the final verdict, the courtroom was packed. The case had gone viral. Everyone wanted to see the woman who murdered her best friend. Eberechi stood in the defendant's box, dressed in a prison uniform, looking pale and weak. The judge, a stern woman with sharp eyes, glared at her. "Eberechi Okafor, for the murder of Soromchi Udoka, this court sentenced you to life imprisonment with hard labor." A loud cry erupted from Eberechi as her legs gave way beneath her. The police officers lifted her up and dragged her away. As she passed by Mama Soromchi, the grieving mother spat on the floor. "You will rot in that prison. You will rot there." Eberechi was taken away, her heart full of regrets. Every day in prison was hell for Eberechi. She woke up every morning with regrets crushing her chest. She spent her days breaking stones under the sun, washing dirty prison clothes, and sleeping on a hard metal bed. She had lost everything: her best friend, her husband, her freedom, even her own mother, and she would live with that regret for the rest of her life. Hello, amazing story lovers. Welcome back to my channel. Today's story was intense, emotional, and filled with lessons. We just saw how Eberechi let jealousy and anger destroy everything. Do you feel sorry for Eberechi? Do you think she deserves another chance? And what would you have done in Eberechi's place? Would you have confronted Soromchi instead of taking matters into your hands? This story teaches us that jealousy is dangerous and that we should always verify things before taking actions. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real and emotional stories. See you in the next one. Bye.